I'm muted. Why the fuck was I muted? Did the start of the stream not... Oh, I usually have to unmute my mic to start this shit, don't I? Yeah, it doesn't do it automatically. All right. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go grab my phone charger. Yes. Okay, let's pretend like the start of the stream is happening right now. I just sat down and now we're going to have a little conversation. And we're going to pretend I wasn't muted for the first 5 minutes of me talking. Okay? I remember my first words were, holy fucking shit, today has been a day and a half. Or something along those lines. Mention it a few more times. I'll get into that a little bit more. Then started talking about the schedule, because usually on Wednesdays I am playing Slay the Spire. At least we have been for the past 4 weeks. We were supposed to do the Silent today, attempt number 5. That is not happening. Because in Elden Ring, there was a point that happened in the video game where I was very intrigued because I wanted to know. There was a point where I was, if I could go any farther, or I didn't want to go into areas that I haven't been to and be over leveled because I'm missing an area that I could be performing with the current level that I'm at. Currently right now, I've done barely anything in this game, and I already have 13 Sacatry, which you can max up to 20. And I'm like, where can I go? What can I do? I'm clearly like, I've only fought in 4 bosses, and I'm not sure where the next thing to do is. Because the perfect example that I use, and I talked about it during my last Elden Ring stream, is I said there was a point where you go into Caelid, and there's the upper area and there's the south area. The upper area is like level 90 requirements or whatever, and then like the down part of Caelid's like level 50 or 60. Let's just say, I don't know if that's accurate. I'm just saying one area is clearly more meant for you to be a higher level than the other, right? So I'm just in the area. So I'm thinking of that when I'm playing this DLC. It's like, I don't want to go into an area I'm clearly not supposed to be in. Now, before I preface this, I don't mind going into areas like that and learning and going, okay, I can take a break. I didn't beat myself over the head against the fucking horse in the beginning of Limgrave. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, this thing's clearly difficult. I'm going to move on and find other places to do. Or when you meet Morgott or whatever for the first time, I'm not like just sitting there going, oh, I got to beat this guy because it's, yeah, I found it. You know, I don't beat my head over it. I'm not like, I can tuck my tail and walk away. I don't have that big of a fucking ego. So, I'm just sitting there, and I have to ask one of my friends. I said, can I go to Limgrave, or not to Limgrave? Can I go is there any place in this, like, how do you get to the upper area is what I asked. I streamed it on Discord. I started showing some things. I said, I'm trying to get to these and this. And he's like, everywhere you're marked so far, you can get to. You can go to those places. I said, what the fuck, how? And he's like, let me see your Shadow Keep Sites of Grace really quick. And I looked, he'd show me, he's like, there is so a few more places you haven't been to. And now he didn't do this intentionally, but he mentioned something about an underground, and it wasn't in due to Elden Ring or Shadow Keep. It was just something, and he just said it, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot about this underground area. And so I went and I looked, and I was like, how do I get to that one elevator that drops you down and like leads you somewhere else? And apparently it led me to that area that I was at in my last stream. And I'm just like, oh my God, like I could have done this. And then I went and did some NPC quests and got caught up with those and where I need to be. But it was like, when that all started happening, I'm like, okay, I can start doing all of this stuff now. I can start doing all of these things that I wanted to do. I'm going to put Mass Effect on hold. And I'm sorry, and I apologize that I'm jumping around here a little bit, but I am extremely scrambled today because my day was freaking crazy, okay? So it's going to take me a little bit to just kind of get settled in, know that I'm streaming, and just kind of like, all right, we're doing this, okay? Because in a little bit, I'm going to have to watch my daughter have a monitor in my room because my wife was supposed to get a pickup order for our groceries earlier, and that didn't happen because there were some things going on with my sister-in-law who had to go to bring one of her kids to a game, and then I didn't realize that my wife was doing things at a garage sale, and then that ended up going later than I thought it would. And it's like I'm scrambling and I'm like watching children. I'm like, I gotta stream at 7, and I'm just having all these things happen. And it's like, that's why I'm eating right now as well, because it's like so much stuff is happening. So if I seem a bit scrambled, a bit jumpy, a bit spacey, whatever, just give me like 15-20 minutes and we'll be in the zone, okay? So I was just like, man, all this stuff is like happening, and I'm really excited, and I'm like, I need to now take a break from one of my games because I cannot wait. I need to continue forth with whatever I'm doing. Clearly now I can progress. Clearly I'm enjoying this DLC a little more, and I can put this Renegade playthrough to the side of Mass Effect because it's not like it's a game that's blind for me or first playthrough or any of that. Like, I've played this game many a times, and I can hold off on a playthrough that really the only thing we're playing for is for the sake of dialogue options, you know what I mean? Of how our character is going to speak to people. It's not really the play style of the missions or any of those things. But so I can put that to the side. I can take a break. Not a big deal. Boom. Okay, let's go. So, Mass Effect. If you saw the post, usually this day, I believe maybe I've already said it, sorry if I'm repeating myself, is that this is usually the day where I play Slay the Spire. We started doing that once I started my new work job, my seasonal job that came into play. I decided to say on Wednesdays, I'm going to play a shorter game, a game that requires not as much of my time, or I don't have to grind as hard, or I feel like I didn't even do a fucking stream because it was so short, because I have to get up in the morning for work the next day. Slay the Spire is the perfect game for it. Roguelikes are good for that reason. You know, they're good. It's like playing a roguelike for me more than like 2 hours is like too much. You know, like I love roguelikes, but sometimes it depends on the game. Obviously, like I guess last Slay the Spire stream I did play a little longer, but I was also very stubborn because I wanted to beat a run and I didn't want to end it, but we just could not beat a run. So eventually we'll get back into Slay the Spire. And for this week, though, I just want to put as much time as I possibly can into Mass Effect. And usually we play Mass Effect this week, but we're adding an extra day to it. Okay. And so I apologize if, you know, that's a bit scrambled and that's hard to follow and it's kind of whatever, but I want to put Mass Effect to the side, and a good way to do that is by beating the first game, and then when we revisit it, we'll be starting a new game, versus it being like we are stopping now and then we'll come back and play the end game like 2 or 3 months later down the road. Because what's going to happen is now we're going to swap between Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3, and then as I'm talking about this now, I do not know if I am going to use Wednesdays as that roguelike day. However, I will continue dedicating 1 full week to Baldur's Gate 3. What I would like to do is here and there throw in 1 random game, but I don't know how often. That could be Slay the Spire, that could be Gungeon, whatever. But eventually down the road, what I would love to do is put my focus, almost like tilt my focus a little bit away from RPGs as the main game, and almost do like roguelikes as the main game. And then another time will be like a Souls-like as the main game. And then there's other games that are like side games. I said this, I think, a few streams ago, where I mentioned that I usually play about 3 or 4 games in my rotation. That is usually what I juggle in my streams. You're not going to usually see me play 1 game, stick to it, and then beat it. And then I'm going to be juggling 2 or 3 games. The time frame of those games aren't really, it's whatever I feel like playing. Because honestly, let's be real with myself. If I were to play Baldur's Gate 3 as my main game right now and only play that game, then drop it and go to the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree and then play it. I shouldn't say drop it, beat it. Play Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, followed by then Mass Effect. That is all 3 big games, a massive amount of time. And I don't care how long playthroughs take me. I don't. Like, I don't care if I take a year. I don't care if I take... I literally had a playthrough in 2017 of Mass Effect, where I dropped it, came back, whatever, because I was taking a lot of breaks from streaming, whatever, but I would always come back with the game, and it took me a whole year to beat it, you know, because I was having my life is busy, my life is chaotic, my schedule was like always so like flexible, and it was hard to do streaming, and it was like I never knew how days were going to go, and it was like if this day is shit, like I just didn't have the motivation to stream, and I had the wrong intentions of streaming back in the day, and it was just like all this type of stuff would go on. You know, nowadays I don't really have that effect. Like, I don't care how my day is going. Like, I'm going to discipline myself and go into streaming and just know that it's like there are going to be moments and times where I might be a bit fatigued and a bit tired or a bit whatever, a bit blah, whatever, but that just comes with the juggling of working while also doing streaming. And usually those kind of days are going to be more Wednesdays and Thursdays, but then maybe Fridays and Saturdays will be better streams in the sense of like, you know, being more upbeat or whatever you want to call it. But I just have been like thinking about that, and so when I kind of found out that Elden Ring was, you know, gonna give me more than what I thought originally, I'm like, okay, well, I want to just make this my main game. And so a good place to stop Mass Effect is when we beat Mass Effect 1, and then I don't know how the schedule is going to be, but at least for next week, because it's already been planned, is that next week is a full week of Baldur's Gate 3. Does that mean that Wednesday is going to be a part of that, or are you still going to play Slay? Well, in the post that I put is if we can't beat Mass Effect this week, Mass Effect will replace that once a week stream just so that I can get it done. We literally have a DLC, which you have in the title right now, about 2 side quests. We have to go to Ilos and we have to do the final like actual main mission. And I'm hoping that at least tonight we can get those 2 side quests done that we got from Novaria and then the Asteroid DLC. I'm hoping we can do that. I don't know, but we'll see. I gotta pay attention to the time and all these things as well. So I will probably go to the latest like 11:30. So that's like 4 hours from now. Okay, maybe we'll see. It all depends on how much of this information I got to talk about too as well. And usually when I'm gone for a few days, I have more things to share because I want to talk about this week, what's going on, what's happening, blah, 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 blah. So this week is supposed to be Mass Effect, and then Saturday is Baldur's Gate 3. following week, I do not know what the plan is for Wednesday. I don't know if I want to play. It depends on what happens this week with Mass Effect. If we beat Mass Effect, I will try to keep you guys informed. But right now, it's just now that I'm dropping Mass Effect, I'm trying to think of a good balance where Baldur's Gate 3 is still my main game, but I'm playing either Elden Ring like twice a week. Like I was thinking of almost doing like, if you were to draw this up on a board and you had 4 days and here's whatever, 1 week it would almost be like, if we're just thinking of a like simple way, 1 week would be Elden Ring, or sorry, 1 week would be Slay the Spire Wednesday, and then Elden Ring Thursday, Friday, and then Baldur's Gate 3. Then the following week would be all Baldur's Gate 3. But then I was like, but you want to play more Elden Ring right now, don't you? And then that's where that schedule kind of gets confused, because it's going to go from, I don't want it to go from being every 2 weeks we now play Elden Ring or Mass Effect. I want it to be every week. But how much do we cram in that said week? So then I had ideas and I'm jumping between it, and I'm almost just going to like take a percentage, if you will. And I thought like maybe 1 week it would be Elden Ring 2 days a week and Baldur's Gate 3 once a week, followed by a roguelike, and then the next week it would be like Elden Ring once. But then it's at least, all I can tell you is at least I want to play Elden Ring once a week or twice a week max going forward after we do the full week of Baldur's Gate 3, so in 2 weeks. And it's a lot because I don't really know what I want to do. But if I think I already said this, but like if you were to ask me and say like, why don't you just play one game at a time? Why do you make this thing so confusing? Well, I have been consistently streaming on a consistent schedule, whether it's been the Wednesday, Friday, Sunday schedule or the Thursday through Sunday schedule. I have literally been here when I say I'm supposed to be here at those times because of the variety that I stream. If I were to play Baldur's Gate 3 from beginning to end, beat it, followed by Elden Ring, beat it, whatever, Mass Effect, beat it, and whatever, that would probably take me a total of 7 months. And I would be so burned out because I only beat 3 games in that time frame. And so for me, when I look at that as a track record, I'd rather just be like juggling games, and then I'm not thinking about beating the said game. I'm just playing games. Now it's just about playing games. Now it's not about beating games in a time frame. It's just about playing games to me. And making me feel like I'm playing games isn't just sticking to one fucking one. It's like those, it's like people who like, you know, they find a new game and it's like, let's say Balatro, then they just play that for 3 months straight. When I got into Overwatch, that was like the only game I played. When I got into Overwatch, in case you understand, because my mouth was full, that was the only game I played for like a solid year and a half, right? And it was like there were points where it was like I was thinking about streaming, and then I wouldn't stream because I was just wanting to play Overwatch, and I didn't want to stream Overwatch because I've been streaming Overwatch too much. That same shit's gonna happen with Baldur's Gate. That same shit's gonna, because what's gonna happen is I have a self-control issue, which is I can't take just 4 days and play once. I have to play every day because I have to get my hands on it. Then I'm not being communicative with my wife or my family, or, you know, just life, and I'm burning myself out. Then you don't see me for 3 weeks. So it's a really simple way to understand this is, why do you juggle so many games? Mental health. I know what I can do, and I know what will happen if I do the thing maybe some people want me to do or don't understand why I do it. And I think that this has been helping me, because clearly I've had success streaming more consistently because of it. So, I'm trying to think of what else though. That's usually a good sign when I say what else, because I'm just now, I think I can ready to play the game, or I'm settled in. But I guess the majority of that said segment was the schedule stuff. Okay, we talked about that, and now I want to talk about my day-to-day. Okay. So, in case you don't know what I do, I work for a company that basically sprays for mosquitoes, box elder bugs. It's like a mosquito company essentially, but we also do like, we do structural work, which means we're like, you know, catching mice and just random infestations, just doing like insects. And I go out, my job is outside obviously, so that's why it's seasonal. And I go around and I go and spray people's perimeters of their properties, and it's like some of these properties are pretty massive. So I mean, I easily put in anywhere between 15 or 10,000 to like 20,000 steps a day at my job. Like there's a lot of walking. I'm wearing this about 60 backpack. It's a very, I won't say it's physical for me, but it's definitely a very active job. It keeps me in shape. It's like just very, just like, like it's very, very, in some ways, I don't know. It's not too bad, but I like it. It keeps me busy. But I was like, I think it was like, it was like, what was it? Like I worked a lot of jobs like today. Like there were a lot of jobs that were big that were like, so an average of what jobs we usually spare like 16s or 8s or whatever. But it was like, holy shit, like today was insane. We were like doing all these like big jobs that involved a lot of walking. It was just like, holy shit. But like one thing I've learned from this year to my previous year is that like the experience helps a lot, because like I don't feel super fatigued. I'm definitely tired, but I'm also like, holy shit, like today was crazy. And so, you know, and then it's like, we actually would have finished our list at a normal time today, and I would have been home by like 5. I think I got home like 5:30 or something. I work 10-hour days, so it's not a big deal. But it's like I got home and I was just like, holy shit, like I had to, like, if I sat down I was gonna fall asleep. There were a few points I was just sitting there closing my eyes and just like, you know, I just want to sleep so bad right now. I'm just so tired. But I had to get up and do some more stuff with the cats and take care of other things, just get a bunch of shit done. So I've been pretty much going nonstop all day today. I've been pretty active. So I'm like, I'm exhausted. And there probably is going to be a point during the stream, and I apologize, that I might just get really stupid. And usually I've said this in a few streams, like usually when I am like really tired, my dumb humor comes out, like very dumb. So, we'll see how tonight goes. And then trying to think of what else. We got another what else. That's a good thing. We got another what else. I mean, that usually means it's a good thing. We get another what else. That's usually good. Means we're closing up here soon. I usually have to say at least 3 or 4 more times, and then we're ready to start the stream. We're ready to play the game, I should say. Talked about the schedule. Talked about the I guess work stuff. I guess all I can really say is you know, I felt like the schedule hasn't really honestly like done anything to my channel in the sense of hindering it. I want almost like this, if I were to grow anywhere on a platform, I want people to understand that I am not tied to a fucking game. Like, I am not tied to a game. There's too many people who watch viewers or watch streamers because of a game they play. And I would say, actually, out of all the things that are doing the best in the rotation of Mass Effect, Baldur's Gate 3, and Elden Ring, Mass Effect's actually doing the least. So that doesn't mean that's why I'm pulling it either. I'm just saying that's what's going on, so. I want to put, like, if I were to stream, and I could always go back to the 3-week format, or I could do a 1 month format. I could do that too. And that might actually be the perfect time to start it. Is maybe next, actually the 11th will be perfect. Because that first, I want to almost treat like the first month, week, or whatever will always be a full week of Baldur's Gate 3. We could always do that. That'd be kind of a good idea. Could call it the first Wednesday of the month, which means a full week of Baldur's Gate 3. Could be something like that. Because technically Baldur's Gate 3 is, it's either coming back June, the full week is either coming back, man, what the hell is these dates? Either the 4th or the 5th, and I can't remember what I put on the calendar. I think I said the 5th, but it might be the 4th depending on if we get this done. But the goal would be almost like every other week we would play Slay on Wednesdays, and then I was thinking in between that every other week of Slay we would do like 2 days of Elden Ring or something. I don't know. Right now for me it's like, what day do I want to play Elden Ring? That's the first thing I want to ask myself, is like, what day do you want to play Elden Ring? And I was thinking at least once a week for sure on Thursdays, because I usually don't have to work on Fridays, usually. Or if I have to work, it's not until after therapy, and therapy's not until 10. So I could start, or so I could go a little later that day regardless, but I would just have to work the following day, which is fine. We'll see how it goes. Actually, this week is that experiment, so we'll see how this week feels, because this week I'm working Tuesday through Friday due to the holiday on Monday. Memorial Day and stuff. So yeah, for sure at least once a week, I think Thursdays would be Elden Ring. For sure. I don't know. We'll see. I had this idea at least one week to do like Wednesday and Thursday of Elden Ring, and then Friday, Saturday is Baldur's Gate 3. I was like, which week do I want to do that with? So I don't know. Fuck with it and we'll find out, okay? With that being said though, I do want to get into the gameplay. So we will be playing now Mass Effect. Very, very hectic little day though, I think. It's been a very hectic day. Whew. While this loads up, I need to check my phone. I also need to verify if my Stream Deck, this might actually load up until I open up EA. I have to have the EA launcher up in order for Mass Effect to run properly through the Steam app. It says it's preparing game, but I do not think that's going to work. Oh, it's working? What? Is EA on? I don't remember shit then. I got a new charger, and I'm glad that the issue with my phone not charging was the charger and not the phone itself. Because I tried my wife's charger the other day, and I was like, can I just try and see if I plug yours in to mine? Is it going to charge? And it works now. So I don't know if the charger that I have just doesn't connect well with it. Why this charger works better, I have no idea. But it actually has like the fast charging and shit in it too, so I can actually like not have my phone constantly on the charger behind me. I can actually put it near me if I wanted. So that's cool and all. I forgot to update the game. I do that all the time. Where am I right now? Right here. Oh no, this. I need to see what the source ability is. Yeah, you have to change that. Because, you know, there's a chance that my son will walk into the room, and he loves to walk in the room whenever I'm streaming. By the way, he's been on his tablet mostly all day today, just kind of just watching his tablet, doing whatever. And we barely spoke. All of a sudden I start streaming and he's just like, Dad, 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 look at this drawing, look at this, look at that. And I'm just like, where was this when I was fucking around you for 2 hours beforehand? I'm trying to think. I have to make sure you guys can see the game. That's what I was gonna do next. My bad. Okay, I think the last time we stopped playing this, we just got done doing Vermeer, and then we got done doing Vermeer, and then I think had to report it. And then when we reported it, we got like grounded. Because I don't know how we got to the Citadel from Vermeer. I think we just had to report it to the council, and then the council put us, I don't know. We kept honestly, we kept telling the council to fuck off because we would never listen to what they say. So maybe they would have if we didn't always cut them off, but you know what? I don't really care. Fuck them. Fuck them. Oh, that music in my ears. I hate it. All right, so this is, you know what I keep doing? I keep forgetting to capture the damn thing. Capture the damn thing. Okay? Hang on. Smooth transition. See, now you're not getting a black screen. That's why I do that. For professionalism. So like I was saying, the last time we were here, I have to test something really quick. Hang on. Good, the function works, ladies and gentlemen. When I press, I gotta make that button a Wyatt button so I know what it does. Right now it's just a green camera. It's the Wyatt button. I can't wait to tell him that when he gets older. Did you know that I had a Wyatt button for you? No, I'll keep it on there so he goes, why do you have a picture of me on your stream deck, Dad? And then that's how I tell him the story. And then we bond forever and become best of friends. Anyways, where we were last at was doing the, you know, so that's kind of the plan today is we just have to just do it, okay? All right, here we go. I already explained it, didn't I? So we're kind of in a weird spot. I don't even know why I stopped here. I think I stopped here. What was I doing? We can't do this yet though. Actually, we can't do this yet because we have side quests we have to do. So we have to pretend like we just got on lockdown. All right, let's pretend we just got on lockdown.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Let's put ourselves in that situation. I'm also playing on keyboard and mouse too. It's been a while. Playing this on keyboard and mouse feels weird. The 2 other games I'm currently playing, I use a controller. I could play Baldur's Gate 3 with the PC or keyboard and mouse, but I don't care. Okay. So we just got grounded. We're like, oh fuck man, this sucks. I hate this shit, whatever. So then we have to like kind of figure out where to go. And I think then once we get grounded, we get a journal that tells us this. Me with Anderson. So yeah, I guess this is what it was. You needed to explore Pharos, Noveria, Artemis Tau Cluster, and Vermeer to find clues that will lead you to the conduit for Saren. Report to the council to warn them of Sovereign's plan. Okay, so now I remember just from reading that. Basically what happened the last time is, remember when we saw Sovereign, like, how does Sovereign talk? He's like boom bop beep beep bop, you know? So we went and we're like, oh my god, we have to tell them that Sovereign's a Reaper. We have to stop this shit from stopping. And so when we went to go report, I believe the Udina bitch decided to be a bitch, right? And he like didn't defend us, I guess, or we got the information we needed. And so then they didn't want to prevent the attack. And they just were like, we'll just hold it off in this perimeter or something. We'll just like do that. We'll just protect the Citadel in case anyone comes here. And he's like, we could literally stop it from coming here at all. And then Udina's like, and then you're like, you backstabbing son of a bitch. You're supposed to protect humanity and you're going against it. And then we got grounded. And I don't know why we're meeting with Anderson, but he said he's waiting for you in the wards. Oh. No, actually, I don't know how we spoke to him. Actually, I think he must have been with at the meeting. And then when everyone kind of left, maybe we talked. I don't remember. I'm trying to see if I'm right. You can watch the VOD now and tell me if I'm right, okay? Go to the other stream. Go to the last stream we did. Meet with Anderson. Wait, where is he?
Redeploying.
I'm gonna miss this game. But yeah, I think if I didn't say it already, you know, or you just skipped this part and now you're watching the, just you didn't want to watch the intro, which I totally get. I'm boring, you know. I talk about random shit.
The veteran soldier.
This is the last week we're playing Mass Effect K, last week, and then we're taking a break. And when we come back to it will be when we beat Baldur's Gate 3. Probably wasn't the greatest idea to play 2 RPGs. My plan was to like do like a RPG, Souls-like, and a roguelike, or a Souls game. That's kind of how I wanted my 3 rotations. So I guess we can dump one of the RPGs we're currently doing. And the perfect way to do it is by just beating Mass Effect 1. And then we'll come back to when we beat Baldur's Gate 3. You think Dr. What's her name? Chloe Michelle knows anything?
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Why am I grounded?
Let me take a look at what you have for
Of
sale.
course.
Beep boop. Oh, you got nothing for sale. Your ass.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do
Personal question.
for you? Doctor.
She's just realizing that now? Get the fuck out of this conversation right now. I do not care. All right, what do we do now? Oh. The Shanxi. Excuse me. Shanxi. Yeah, terra firma.
Excuse me. You're the Spectre, right?
Nope. I'll see you later. You don't know. That was a close one. Oh, what's going on over here? Are you guys hanging? Are you pleading or are you flirting? He doesn't seem very. He's like, I don't want that. No, I don't want you. All right, Charles.
Commander Shepard.
Yes.
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, cram your honor. What's this riot about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
Ooh.
You're marking the end of the first contact war with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Every day I stand up for humanity. Often in the face of bullets. What have you done lately? You really think speeches help?
Good point.
We all serve in our own way, Commander. I'm not a soldier, but I can tell the public why they should support your efforts.
So you can say I support our troops and get into office because of our sacrifices, huh?
I assure you, I'm only interested in the betterment of humanity, the same as you.
He went like this. That means he was uncomfortable. Oh God.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Okay.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences, politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
It's a good theory, but these people are making it sound like a racial issue.
I can't deny that some of our supporters have extreme views, but our platform is also supported by economists, sociologists, and medical professionals.
I don't think it's extreme to stand up for our inalienable human rights. No pun intended.
Of course, Commander.
Earth must walk alone. I have to obviously do the renegade option, right?
You're marking the end of the first contact.
As we don't stand
I
up for
thought the lesson
ourselves.
of the first contact war was the
Perhaps
first...
so, Commander. But if aliens...
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a
I'd
child-
pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
Don't care. Changing that conversation.
We don't stand up for ourselves.
You're useless.
Every...
We all... I assure you, I'm only interested in the
Earth must
betterment
walk
of
alone.
humanity, the same as you, Commander.
I'm a patriot, Mr. Saraceno. You've got my vote.
It is gratifying to hear that. We
Great.
can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. Since I have your vote, could I convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy? The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
Wow. They really don't want you to do it, huh? Okay.
We need more politicians with the courage to stand up for human rights.
Excellent. I'll have my people contact you. Don't worry. We'll take care of everything. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Whatever.
Aliens off Earth! I have to work the crowd, Commander. Maybe we can do lunch sometime?
I don't think we ever meet again. Pretty sure. What's a lie? Oh my god, he's working me. I'm being worked with his silence right now. And his head shaking with his hands, pretending like he's talking. Stupid dumbass. All right. Now we go over here. Oh, it's you.
I'm waiting for you to get back.
Okay, what do you got for me, bud?
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
Why the hell would I care about this, Conrad? I've been nice, but you're wasting my time.
So that's how it is?
Yes.
The rest of us should just let you reap the fame and glory?
Yep.
Well, you're not the only one who can stand up for humanity. I'll show you.
Okay, bye. Can you not get a renegade option at all for that? I didn't get anything.
Remember Shanxi!
We got this done, right?
I have to work.
You're not even working the crowd. You're facing the back of them. The crowd is behind you. You dumbass. Bro's confused. I'm gonna try something else. By the way, ads are gonna play on Twitch. Sorry. Here we go.
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back.
Whatever. I'm gonna F5 you really quick.
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by
Go
you.
ahead.
What's on your mind?
With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Why would you want to be a Spectre, Conrad?
Because I wanted to show the Council what humanity can do, just like you. I'd make a great Spectre. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
Here we go.
This is what the Blitz felt like, Conrad. You like it?
What? No, please. Please don't hurt me. Why are you doing this?
This is how a gun in your face feels. It happens to me every day. You can't handle this.
I thought you were a hero. Heroes don't do things like this. I wish I'd never met you.
I had to go talk to my mother. That's why you sound like you little dumb baby. I want my mommy. That's what he sounded like. I want... I want my mommy. That's what he sounded like. 100%. Oh, boo! Shepard put a gun to my face. I want my mommy. He told me I couldn't. He told me I couldn't be a Spectre. He told me I couldn't do it. He said I wasn't good enough. He said I wasn't good. All right, I guess we go towards Flux, or we were at Flux. Or was that Cora's Den? What the hell is that? Cora's Den. That's where we were. still working the crowd in a really shitty way. Earth first.
Pardon me, soldier. Could I take a moment of your time?
Absolutely. You want some drugs?
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
Oh, okay. I'm not just a soldier.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I don't remember seeing you hip deep in Geth back on Eden Prime.
I'm not on the front lines, but I'm making sure our jobs don't get outsourced to the aliens. I need every edge I can get. Specifically, I need a certain mental stimulant. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from you.
I'm leaving.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
He's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Do we change
Is
questions?
your assistant incompetent or just inexperienced?
Worse. He's an... My assistant wants to... No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
These are moving. I guess I asked this question because they said, why'd you go over them? Then he said delayed. No promises.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee anything.
I understand. I'll pay you back for it. And I can even throw in a little extra.
I think this is a,
Like I said, you can find the stimulant over in the med bay.
I think this is Renegade. If you do it this way. Where's the Solarian? Hello? Can you tell me where he is?
Any luck getting what I asked for?
I'll get back to you.
Hang on. We gotta F5 this.
Any luck getting what I asked for?
Getting you your drug fix is not high on my list of priorities, Keeler.
If you won't help me keep humanity strong, I'll find somebody else who will.
Oh, okay. Let's look at the journal then, I guess. Upper wards. Oh. Oh, we have to go just purchase it? Okay. I thought it was by a Solarian. Tells you how much I'm paying attention to the story. Med clinic. Or I should say quest. Hello. We need a drug.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
I need
Let
drugs.
me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Boop, boop. So where is this? Here it is. How much is it? $85. Haha, you can give either one.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do?
We're giving him we're giving him whatever the renegade option is, I guess. And the depressant one seems more renegade. It's kind of funny, actually.
I'll be going now.
He wants to be all boosted on energy, and we just fuck that up, bro. That's a pretty good renegade option. Fuck your shit, bro. Fuck your shit. It's down in like here. Okay, we got your drug, Elias.
Any luck getting what I asked for?
Yeah, that's the renegade option. So there you go.
Here. This should take care of all your problems.
Perfect. The Solarians will never see me coming. Here, this is for your trouble.
You can sample it first.
What is... This isn't the stimulant. What did you give me?
Humanity doesn't need drug addicts negotiating important deals. Get some rest.
You bastard. You set me up. Alien-loving scum.
And we leveled up too. I don't know. I guess sniper rifles. Wow, Caden. You've been ignored. Sick. That was so cool. So now what? Okay. Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard you.
Whoa. Who told you? Who told you I came? Huh? That was supposed to be private. You could have helped me.
You had to know what was gonna happen. Why didn't you warn me?
I tried. The ambassador wouldn't let me get a message through before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
Forget it. I'm done playing this game.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
No, that's not true, because the option we're actually going to take makes zero sense of what he just said. What happens to you?
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody.
That was basically...
You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this
That was
station.
basically his way of saying, fuck you, okay? Alright, what about my crew?
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
Oh, okay.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled
Oh,
by
blah, blah,
armed
blah, blah, blah,
guards.
blah, blah.
How are you going to get in?
Shh.
Leave that
Quiet.
to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
I don't like it.
There's gotta be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
Sorry.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged
I
with
have to
treason,
pick the Renegade.
capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Ah, sorry, it's Renegade chat. We have to pick it. It's Renegade option. Citadel Control then. Now remember what he said.
You're lucky the patrols won't catch
You can
I'll be careful.
get this and get out before anybody detects you're gone. So this doesn't make any fucking sense with what's about to happen. I'm not ready. Not yet.
Still have some things to
I'm not ready yet.
Come see me when you're ready to do this.
I'm scared. I'm scared to do this. I just want a quick save first. But yeah, he just said, Anderson's like, you're not gonna get, we can get you basically out of there, override the controls before anybody knows you're gone, but the selection we just made makes 0 sense for what's about to happen. It's gonna be funny. But we have to play Quasar 1 last time. Okay? That's why I need to wait. I gotta gamble my life away, my stress away. My credits. My 9,999,000. You know, I have 99999 credit. Alright. Starting to sound German there for a sec. Hell yeah. We're already up 200. We don't even have, we get actually nothing from this. Still stays at the 9. You know what I could do? I didn't think about. Man, that was really fun, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed Quasar. I'm gonna go talk to the shopkeep and see if we can get new Spectre weapons. Let's see. Maybe we'll come back. This is why we're not getting what I want to get done tonight. Because of all my distractions that I do. Where is he? In the CSEC area?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Oh, he does have them. Hell yeah. He's got him, chat. So I'll have the X's now. That was like 4 million right there, bro. 5 million? It's crazy. How much the stuff is. Do I have a lot of weapons? I do. Okay. Well, when we get back on the Normandy, I'll go through my inventory, I guess. Because I want to put on the X's. Oh, those Spectre weapons. So now where? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a long day at work. Tired. I'm slowly going down on this chair. Now we have to go up to the Citadel Tower, where the Normandy is.
Hello, Commander.
Hello. Hey, Chellick. It was nice meeting you. I love you.
Good to see you, Commander.
All right. Anybody else? I guess not.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre.
Wow, that's
When pressed on
private.
the issues, however,
How the hell did you get that
Commander
information?
Shepard reportedly lost control and assaulted the reporter. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
There is today? How long has this day been? I punched her like 6 weeks ago. How does it take you that long to get that information? Alright, so he's gonna basically go up there and hack so we can leave. Here we go. Go, Anderson. Go.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down.
Oh, I never accepted it. I said no and then walked away. I forgot. Oh. This is going to be so awkward.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted.
Why does she just disappear then? That makes zero sense, bro.
Of curing their genetic sterilization.
She just disappears when we override the order. I don't think I understand very much. Let's go to Flux. I'm gonna gamble again. Because now that we have some money to earn, we can gamble. Before it was boring. Now we have a purpose. Let's see if we can lose all 900, or was it 5 million I have? I'm gonna lose 5 million in Quasar. How I lost 5 million in Quasar. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a YouTube video right now. That'd be stupid as fuck. Hell yeah. We're up 50. That's good. We're either going to lose 1,000 or we're going to win 1,000. That's what we did last time. We're doing it again. We have to do this. Easy. Oh, okay. Fuck you. Down 150 right now. Oh, it ain't looking good. So, Elusive Levy, what's the strat here? I don't fucking know. We're gonna go this one? Dude, let's go. This is like when you're playing Marvel Rivals and it says one more round. This is what this makes you think of. Play again? You know, like, yeah, I think I will. I think I will. Easy. Easy game. Game is so easy, dude. Give me a real challenge. Yeah, like I'm scared. Let's do this. Why? Fuck yeah, it didn't work. Oh. Yeah. We have to do this. Come on, we got this. Oh, dude, you gotta have some faith. Do this. There we go. Oh, that's easy. We got this. No way. This is where he goes, "You're getting awfully lucky there, human." But it's like, you know, I've lost like 20 already, so shut up. Go. There we go. I think we go 17. We're fine with that. I'm okay with cutting that off. Just basically broke even. Oh god. Oh my god, this game's fun. Back and forth we go. Damn. What's this game trying to tell me right now? I mean, I should stop? One more time, we stop. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll take it. Nice. Beep, beep, beep. You know the strategy actually for me? Is I try to get it as close as the 13 as possible. So that if I do 4 through 7, there's a chance of it getting a higher number. Then you at least get a payout. I feel like I'm not making any money. We're just sitting right in the middle. Oh, we have to get 20. Okay. We're inching right now. We're just edging. We're not actually like doing anything. Bad idea. You should have done 1 through 8. Give me 4. Wow, that's unfortunate. $13. $20. Good enough. Brother, I don't like this fucking... We're edging too hard. Do this. God dang it. That was a good call. Good job, me. Hell yeah. We found the strat, I think. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. It's starting to look good now. It's starting to make me want to sit up. Oh, shit. Here it is. Oh, fuck. Now I want to sit back down. I hate this game. So I hope to get a 14. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's the satisfaction right there. Betting it all on the line. Give me a 12. Oh. I like it. I like it. Ooh, ooh, baby. I think this is the highest we've been. We're at 350. Okay, good. We're at 400 now. 450. This is a side quest, by the way. I've created it. It's called Addiction. Dude, we're inching up. We're at 500 right now. Ah. Okay. Okay. Why do I keep getting this? I think we're gonna be here a while. What's going on, Arjit? Damn it. I don't know if my daughter's gonna fall asleep or not. It's called Quasar. But yeah, it is pretty much kinda. You have to get between 16 and 20 to win. Pretty much what it is. What the hell? I need to turn this down. Wow, that's really loud for being at the lowest setting. Okay, perfect. Where are the rules? I can read the rules to you. Payout. So here, I'll show you. Closest to 20 without going over. So 15 pays 50, 16 plays 100, 17 plays 200, 18 is 250, 19 is 300, and then 20 is 400. And obviously anything over that you get 0. So then you pretty much just have to, when you get a number, just do you want to add 4 through 7 or 1 through 8, and you just kind of go back and forth until it makes sense. Well, we're not getting anywhere with this. Pretty much just lost everything. We're just going back and forth. Caden and Liara are just waiting for me. They're like, come on, hurry up. We have to save a planet, remember? We have to save destruction.
You ready to get the hell out of this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Didn't even say please. Okay. Put it all on red. I'm done with that game. I played it for like 30 minutes, I think. I don't think my daughter is gonna go to sleepy poo. Very talkative. I'm gonna turn this off. Not the monitor, just the light. Where is he at? Oh yeah, I have to leave. Never mind. I forgot I just talked to him. I'm just so distracted from Quasar.
We present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime.
Bhatia.
For more profiles in courage or to explore opportunities,
you didn't say it right. It's Bhatia.
The Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword
You're gonna pronounce someone's name, radio announcer. Say the name right. All right. Okay, so remember what I said earlier. He said, "You're gonna get out of here, and no one's gonna stop you, or know you were gone." Oh, with the choice we made, it makes 0 sense. Here we go.
Stand by, shore party.
Deacon. Sir, this is a restricted area. Sir, you can't.
Okay, we're gonna get out of here before they know we're gone.
Freeze! Back
Wait a minute.
Hands up! Now!
His leg is broken. They don't shoot him in the head, they just let him initiate the override. We get away unscathed. They're too busy looking at Anderson, pointing weapons at him, to know that this ship that's right to the left of them is just gonna leave.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
We did it. We did it in the most stealthiest way possible. They'll have no idea. They're too busy distracted by Anderson. The other way is way better. I love the other way way better. That way doesn't make any sense. It's actually like stupid. Okay, so now we're fugitives on the run essentially. We have win against the council. And now we're on the run. Spectre, Rogue Spectre versus Rogue Spectre right now currently.
Oh, damn it, no sign of pursuit? I was hoping the council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
This is not a game.
We're not playing tag, Joker. If they catch us, Saren wins, and we're all dead.
I'll bet you are the life of the party, Commander. So you need something?
Tell me about your disease. Tell me why you're so toxic.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
All right, see you.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy.
I
know
can.
we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
Nice.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
Bro gets hard on this kind of stuff. I want to see if anybody else has anything to say before we go to the DLC. Dr. Chokonakok, are you okay?
It's strange, being a fugitive from the Alliance.
What the hell happened to you?
This crew has sacrificed everything for you. Don't let us down.
I won't let you down. I'm Commander Shepard. What's going on, Liara?
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Sleep with me tonight.
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
You did the Mesmer no-hit? Nice, dude. Nice. Very nice.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Input? Hell, I don't know. We're fighting giant machines from outside the galaxy. Should I be afraid of them? Or in all of them? Anything so old, so intelligent...
Just do the job.
We don't need to appreciate their culture, Lenko. We need to blow them up. Period.
Yes, Commander.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Probably not. We seem to hate each other now. I don't even know what happened. Hello, Rex.
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go. I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
They won't.
With you, anything's possible.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
What's up, Garrus?
I can't believe we stole the Normandy. I mean, I'm not surprised after everything.
Okay, I'll check it after stream.
But still.
Scared?
You sound worried, Garrus.
No, not really. If you're wrong, we'll pay for it. But if you're right and we did nothing, I think we'd regret it a whole lot more. I just hope we can catch Saren before they realize we're missing.
Quit your whining.
You worry too much, Garrus. We'll catch him soon enough.
Yes, Commander.
Why do I... This character's such a bitch and I love it. Quit your whining. Like this... Anytime anybody tries to open up to me, I just shut them down. Shut up, I don't care.
Heard we're headed into the Terminus systems, Commander. Don't worry, ma'am. The Normandy's a hell of a ship. She'll get us through this.
They're just so comfortable around me, man. Shepard, I just wanted to thank you. I don't have time for this. Oh, okay. You know? It's like, geez. I think Tally's gonna still be mad. Let's see.
Checking up on me.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck. She's so bad, dude. You don't even care that we're on the run right now. She's just like, I don't care about this at all anymore. Give Tally the cold shoulder. Well, I don't think there's anyone else to talk to. But I do want to check and see if now maybe he has the X's.
Looking for supplies?
You might get dupes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
He does get dupes. Sick. Okay, so now we can actually buy these twice now. I love that. So I can at least now give everybody a little something something. Now I don't know if I want to do that inventory just yet, but we'll see. I don't know, we might not get the DLC all done today, but we'll at least get it started. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. I got back to slouching again. I was sitting up there a little bit ago, but now I'm falling back. So the last stream, I looked up like what I have left, and it's like basically this DLC. There's this area over here that is has 2 side quests in it, and then we have to go here. I don't know if I scanned everything in here though, did I? Or the Sticks Feta place too, whatever it's called. Let's see. It wouldn't matter anyways, I got all the collectibles. Yeah, we can't go back to the Citadel, actually, watch. We're going back to where we ran from. Let's see if we get caught, actually. That would be funny. See? No, we can't land there. I don't think it's anything to scan. I'm only doing it for XP. This next part we're going to do is some inventory. It might not be really fun to watch, and I apologize. I want to make sure for this... this quest we're going to do, mission, whatever you want to call it, will be having the best gear. I feel like I recently did it though, so I don't know how long it's gonna take. Anything? Anything? Hmm? No? Hell yeah, okay. There's nothing to scan. It's all lame sauce. Then, where do you want to go? Asteroid, right? You can go to the system, but I don't want to land there. I want to say this DLC is usually like 2 hours. Part of me thinks it's 4. But I don't know. I think I can put my phone by me now. So I'm gonna do that really quick. It's at 100, so I can keep it right there. Oh. Okay. So we're not landing here, right? We're gonna do inventory now. Hold on, I gotta check the game. See if I'm gonna be sad or not. Oh my god, it's... Jesus Christ, I'm so glad. I'm not watching the fucking game, bro. We're getting owned. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. It's over. It's Joe over, bro. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic there. Okay. First things first. Sniper. It's a little better. Now, do we have a high explosive that's better? It's better. And then a combat optics, which I feel like it's fine with what it is. And then we have a kinetic coil, which is also fine with what it is. Okay. I don't know if I have the pistol too, or what else did I use? Or is it just the sniper? Okay, it's just the sniper. Do we have a better... Okay. So I can dump that. Okay. Nothing good here. I don't think anybody has anything interesting there. Ooh, this is a good armor. It's even red too. It goes with the Renegade. I like it. So we got really good regen. And we only have that. Okay, so there's no X's of armor mods. It's kind of interesting. Okay. So is that it then? I guess. Okay, we're F5ing. Who do I want to bring with me? Who do I want to bring with me? To the DLC. I was thinking Garrus and Rex would be cool. Let's do Garrus and Rex. So he'll have a new sniper. Which is right there. We'll look at the transfers and see if he has anything. There's a high explosives X. Kinetic coil X. Perfect. Okay. Now does he have a better armor that he could wear? I mean, this has not as good tech biotic protection. But it's got better it's better shields. We can try it, sure. And so it has 2 mod spaces now. Medical interface. Do I have a better one than that? Probably this one. Medical exoskeleton. We'll do this, I guess. Because it will go with, like, the shields that he has good regen on. He has better shields, so then it regens faster than his previous armor. Wasn't that the Liberator? Which one did he wear before? This one? Yeah, I think so. Okay, is that it for Garrus? Now we do Rex. We should F5 every time I do this in case I fuck up or whatever. So we can give him this. And then I also want, I think he's a shotgun too, yeah? And then he doesn't have a pistol or a sniper. This is a little bit of a biotic amp. Thing is, this one has better cooldown. I don't know if I really care too much. Honestly, I think what he has is fine. Okay. What did I give him? Damage protection? I should give him more shields, honestly. He's getting massive shield. Holy fuck, this Turian armor. How the hell do I have that on? Light armor Turian? Was I losing my mind? Didn't that say 540 or some shit? Yeah. Oh, it's heavy armor for a human. Oh, fuck, my bad. Oh yeah, I know this one right here. Yeah, heavy armor. Fuck, man. Shit, that's crazy. Nobody can equip that though because the only one could is Ashley. Fuck. Well, she ain't here. Okay, well, let's see. I guess if those two are done, right? I guess I need to do the mods. I forgot I gave him high explosives on his AR. Oh my god. It just rockets that shoot out of his AR pretty much. It's amazing. Okay, we don't have a high explosives. I guess he's getting this. He already has it? Okay. Well, then I think his mods are for sure done, because I didn't see anything here that was interesting and I don't care about any of that. Okay, F5 it. Boom. Now we go to... I guess we go to Tally, even though she's just a little angry little girl. Actually, no, we don't go to Tally. We go to Liara next. Alright, Liara, you get a good pistol. Why does everybody have high explosives? Did I put that on there knowing that I would think that's funny? Because if I did, I'm funny. Like, I didn't realize every person I got had high explosives as their ammo. It's wonderful. Okay. Do you have a better biotic amp? I mean, that one's about the same as the one I was thinking about getting, so no. Oh, you got some cute armor. What do you got now? It's probably the one that I used to wear. Let's do, I guess this. Because I don't want Tally to have it. She certainly doesn't deserve it. Because she hates me now. I think I did this with the armor. Then I did that, and I did the, okay. Or the mods, sorry. Jesus. Caden. I think he was just a pistol. Haha, that means that Tally's not getting a good pistol. Okay, can we give him a high explosive? Yes. Everybody can. Good. This game is funny. I think he has a good one. He has the same one I have on, actually. Alright, we're done with that. So... it's Tally's turn, right? So Tally gets the... I think I'm gonna actually give it to your shotgun. I wanna... you can have the good shotgun. That's okay. But you're not gonna have a good pistol, or at least not a... Spectre one. That one's not horrible. It's better than what that one actually is. Besides a little bit of accuracy rating. Just keep it on then, I guess. Keep on what she has. Don't even swap it. Okay, so then we'll check the mods here. I guess energized plating and then energized plating. That's what we'll do. I don't know. So then that's it, huh? Level 8 detection. Max 15% accuracy. Happy with that. You have the high explosive, but I think... Oh, you have it twice? But you wanted it on the shotgun, right? And then the pistol. Okay, I can only do that high. Alright. Okay, it's all a meme shit right now. It's all this memeing. That's all we're doing. Well, I guess at this point we could just get rid of everything, because if Ashley's the only one that can have the armor... Ouch. I'll keep the one. Spectre weapon. I'll keep all the Spectre weapons, actually. Sounds good, Kasai. Thanks for the lurk, bud. Okay, let's go sell. And then see if that's everything.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
So we sell all junk. And yeah, so we missed some things. So we missed this. I did not realize that you could just do it in this menu. What? Okay, well that's way fucking easier. All I want to keep is the pistols or the Spectre stuff. So that should be it then, right? Like I should for sure only see the stuff I need to see. And like they already have their mods on, so we're good there. I have 3 of them now. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with everything. So now we can do the DLC. It didn't take too long. That wasn't too bad.
can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
Boom. Okay, so it's DLC time, right? It's DLC time. Okay, so I don't know if you heard me. It got you on ad right when you said I'll be lurking, but I thank you for the lurk. You're doing well, brother. Sept.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling Asteroid X57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? Haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even listening. I don't care. Let's do this. So disable the torches, okay. It's actually a really cool DLC. I like this one. I don't know if I hard saved, to be honest, and I probably should. I think that's what I was going to do. And then I never did. Body of G. Mendel. This victim was badly beaten before being killed with a pistol shot to the back of the head at close range. It's likely he surrendered, only to be executed by his sadistic captors. There are 3 missing. There are 3 engineers missing on the surface of X57: Himes, Mendel, and Monoda. If they're alive, they need to be rescued. If they're not, someone should be told where they are. You found the body of Mendel, but Himes and Monoda are still missing. Okay. Survey Station 3, final entry logged by Engineer G. Mendel. Central transmission tower is on the fritz again. No one ever listens to my warnings about the single point of failure. I'm surprised our service comms work as well as they do. When Sologist showed up to relieve me, I'll go see if I can get the old girl back up and running. Okay, so then what did that do? Okay. So in the past, I usually just look this up to get everything because I've done this DLC a few times. But I am not going to do that this time. And instead just play it out. I want to see if Garrus can wear that. Is Garrus on that? Garrus could actually wear that. Let's earn. Put that on Garrus. That's actually better. Here you go. Very nice. So then we can actually, it's the one we have right now. Let's convert it. Can we just say Omnigel it? Yes. Cool. That's really how you're supposed to play RPGs, is like do the menuing the way I just did that, but I never ever do it that way in this game for some reason. I'll do it in other ones, but not in this one. I don't know why. Okay. I'm doing the thing where I'm pretending I've never looked this up before, so sorry if I look like I'm just kind of going back and forth. Music picks up. I'm not going that way.
He knows you're taking out the torches. I think he's gonna kill him.
Cover me.
Repair that shit. Yeah! Alright, cool. Nice. Data link between the transmission tower and several survey stations have been restored. Survey stations' locations are now shown on your map. Cool, 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 cool. Whatever. Oh my god. Holy crap, Alua. What is this? Go there now. Where did I come from? You right click it? Shit. Okay, so where is this where I started? Yeah, survey station 3. Okay. Should we shoot those things? Here we go.
In the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn it.
Baby. Okay, we got this. Ready? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. How's this thing shooting through here? Hell yeah, brother. Boom. Fucking that shit up. I'll go to that thing after I kill all these. Oh, they're really weak. It's so probably because I'm not playing this on Legendary. I'm used to playing this on Legendary. Hell yeah. Okay, I think they're all dead. So now we can go to the waypoint. Or wherever I want to go. I could even go over here. See what this is. I will probably look at the map and see if everything has been discovered. I could shoot all the rockets right now if I wanted. That way I can just go to each one and not have to deal with what I'm dealing with. I could do that too. Be kind of a funny way to do it, actually. Just don't go into the buildings until each of them are dead. Alright, what the hell is this? Why is it so high up? It's a pretty view, I'm not gonna lie. This computer is filled with operation logs and personal journals for a small pirate music station operated by X57 engineers and includes scripts from several promotional messages, none of which appear to have been recorded. Radio is X57 rocking this rock since 2182. Your last best hope for rock. So is this telling me a radio station? I don't know, let's change it. I don't want this. Maybe? I don't know. Let's do this one. I think it plays when you get out of the like main mission area. It comes back. Let's see. Uh-oh. That's... What is this person? Killed her instantly. Who is this? Himes.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
Yeah.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make them, tell my family I love them.
Tell my family I... She exploded. Did I not loot everything in here? Okay. I think that's a part of the journal that we were doing, right? So we found Mandela. We found Mandel and Himes, right? So one more. And so now we're gonna go there. So this is fusion. This is main. This is fusion, and this is fusion. We should just kind of just keep going. And then do the fusion torches last. Or not do the fusion torches are the most worse, actually. Get the fusion torches done, then we can just go to each building with no hesitation. I always do it where I kill the torches and then go in the building, but I don't want to do that this time. I want to be dumb. Is this the one without fusion torches? Or not fusion torches, but... rockets or whatever? There is one that has rock. I think maybe there's one that doesn't. Oh, I see now. I was confused. That's what that is? You did that, right? What is it called? Yes. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. I did do it. I remember now. That was like... Because remember you went here, 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 here. Okay. My bad. My silly brain right now. Watch this.
Going out.
How do I... Space? What? That doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to go a certain way. The sensor's kind of weird. All right, what's the bleeding? Oh, good. Why don't we just go home? I'll even put up a fight. Hello? That was a good dodge. Oh, I'm going crazy. Any more? Okay, they're all gone. Now let's go to the next place. So one of them isn't really anything crazy. What if we went backwards and did it? What would it be like? We did that closest one to us. Because the main facility, I think she just says, like, you've got to go back and turn off the torches before you can come in here or some weird shit. Got this, ready? We'll get it eventually, hold on. Oh, that's... Fuck yeah! Alright, we did it. That was like point something, I don't even know. Survey Station 2. Okay. What's going on? Hello, where are you? Where are you? Hello? Are you shy? Guy was a little shy, I think. Faint footprints. Okay.
Area secured.
So now we got some footprints to deal with. Where are those now? That doesn't show up. Where's the east? Is the east? think this is east. I would have to like run this way. I don't think I can do the Mako because I would lose track of where I am. Oh shit, we're not going the right way anymore. Hold on, we got lost. East.
Clear.
Here's north. Or that asteroid or that rock. Kinda trippy. I'll see if this is right. Look, it was pretty accurate. So my journal, I guess, is saying that the missing engineers is done. So you found all three of them and they were all dead. Good. Goodbye, bodies. So what else do I have to do? Because there's, I guess, this up here, but that's the body. What is that? Hang on. That's the survey station? Where am I at right now? Oh, that's where Mako is. So if we go here, they're gonna say something like, you gotta turn around, you dumb shit. You gotta do the other thing first. You know what it's about to do because I'm playing Elden Ring lately is I was about to call my steed, like my Mako, to like TP to me. Or come to me or whatever. Imagine just running this whole planet. That'd be a painful experience. That's like what Starfield's like. Oh my god, shoot this thing. Didn't the Starfield add a rover though, so maybe it's not so bad anymore. Maybe it's not so bad anymore. Oh. Survey Station 3. I guess I want to go to the main facility. And hear them be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Direction. You've got to get to those torches.
I'm just gonna shoot these things really quick. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Whee! Kill these things. Hell yeah, take all the damage in the world, it doesn't affect me. I don't even know where it is. Okay. What the hell is this? Okay, all the rockets are gone in every area. Now we're gonna disobey her orders and go right into the building.
You're heading in the wrong direction. You've got to get to those torches.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go backwards. See if we can just get the key like right here. I bet you, I guarantee you it's always the last one. You know how we can test that? Is by doing the middle one last. But now should we check the other things first and see what else is around? We could.
Heading to position.
Let's do this first. All right, do you think we're negotiating here? Because usually this is the negotiating spot. Usually.
Batarians.
Harak! Check! Check!
Oh my god.
Release the Baron!
Holy shit, bro. We're just dominating right now. Come here. Hey guys, can you come out and play with me? I would like to be Holy shit. I'm just gonna push in. We're just gonna push in here. They go flying, bro. What are you doing, you idiot? I feel like we're so overpowered with this. Because everything like high explode. We're doing so much damage because of the high explosives. I've never used this armor. It's really broken though. The high explosives are just insane on a sniper, especially with the Spectre ones. I'm just killing them with ease. Again, like I said, this is usually the negotiation spot, but I don't know if it will be because we're doing this one first when you're usually supposed to do this one like third. Because we could just skip the other two, couldn't we? Because we just need a card from that said Batarian, right? Right, what's in here? Something good, I hope. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Get it in there. Disabled torch. Here we go. Stable. Oh my fucking god.
I'm reading that the torch is offline.
Oh yeah.
Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything, I've
gotta go. Good luck.
All right, whatever. All right, so does he show up here or not? Nope. Okay. What the fuck is this guy doing here?
Hey.
Babe.
Oh God. I didn't mean to. Are you hurt?
Yup. I'm bleeding everywhere. Help me, I'm bleeding. I don't know if I should have a Gatorade or a bubbly. Kind of thirsty. I think I'm gonna do. Hey, did in-game Asylum go live? Hold on. Nope. He said he was gonna stream today. And he's not doing that. Bro's a liar. Oh. Excuse me. He'll be live at like 2 a.m. or some shit. I don't know. Just knowing him. Damn, why is my fridge so cold? It has an ice thing in it. Maybe they've just been sitting in there for too long. That's my only thought, maybe. What were you thinking?
You can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Are you blind or just stupid?
Tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches.
I will say
You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova.
That
there are 4 million people down there.
Female Shepard in Mass Effect 1 Renegade is not as funny until 2 and 3.
Nice communities, good schools.
But 1 female Shep Renegade choices or the way she talks isn't funny. As like funny. Shepard in Mass Effect 1 though, he's way more funny as a Renegade. But in 2 and 3 he's okay. Because there's some things that like the female Shep says in 2 and 3 just sounds so much better. Like she's more like comfortable or something. I don't know what happens.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
That's it, huh?
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
I guess Batarians are as bad as they say.
I've heard all.
Who's she looking at?
Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
The conventions only apply to Council-aligned races. The Batarian government is a rogue state.
The Batarians aren't stupid. If they made a policy of this, the Council will declare war on them. My opinion? These guys aren't backed by their government. They've got to be working on their own.
If the Batarians can't keep their own crazies in line, we'll do it for them.
I just don't want the Terra Firma Party using a threat to my home as an excuse to invade somebody else's.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
He's the thumbnail for my YouTube.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now.
Yeah, I tried to get in there, but
groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to get
I think that's all I need.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps.
Already been there.
We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Figures.
Should I requisition a cow to walk through ahead of me?
Look, you can disable them, just not remotely. I didn't have the equipment to set it up differently. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about
They're
them.
dead.
These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface.
Already did it.
Equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
4.5 million people are going to die in a few hours. Don't make me trot out some tired platitude about the needs of many versus few.
But if you see them while... No. You're right. Focus on the torches. Sorry. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security.
But if you happen to...
I hope they're
Oh, okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Yeah, she's not going to be here either. She's just stuck at the ship, pissy and moaning because I took her data pad.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie, don't do anything stupid.
I ran into a field of blasting caps. You know anything about them?
We just talked about this.
We set them up when we arrived at Terra Nova. We used them for excavating.
He just told you.
Batarians landed, I rigged them with proximity detectors. Caught a few of those sons of bitches by surprise.
Why am I asking him that again? Made things tougher for me.
The last thing I needed was to deal with a bunch of explosives. The Batarians are bad enough.
Sorry about that.
No, you're
I
not.
wasn't expecting reinforcements. I just rigged them up, then ran off to hide.
Enough talk.
Time's running short. I'm gonna go punch this mountain into space.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
Yeah. Wait, what? Is it actually done? Which one was that? Wasn't that this one? Because this was the one that had the 3. And they were all dead. Yeah. I'm really confused. What I'm gonna do really quick is I'm gonna see if there's any other places we need to search for. So there's like something over here. So I did the survey station number 1 on the bottom right. I did the D that was right to the next to this one. I did this one. I did this one. But I didn't do B, which is a vehicle wreckage, I guess. But I did 3 because that was the fusion torch. But I just did these 2 up here. So I think we're oh, we haven't done anything with G. There's another one up here, explosive cache. And an F, which is in a construction site. So the stuff on the top right there we have to look for as well. Okay. So I think that's it for the random stuff here. So we found the engineers, by the way, but we just told them fuck off. In case you guys are wondering, that's literally we just told them and said they're fucking gone. He's like, but if you happen to, so we're just like leaving it pretty much up in the air for him, even though we know the result. We're not keeping his subconscious easy. Okay. So that was a body? It says a vehicle wreckage. It's weird. Why does it say vehicle wreckage, but yet there's actually loot here? I thought they would say what the wreckage would be. I don't know. So then the next one would be, I guess over here somewhere. It's like 2 things. And then we're gonna do the middle one last to test that theory I said earlier. Because we usually we're working a really dumb order just to break the DLC essentially. I'm just trying to like see like how stupid can we make this DLC. That makes like no logical sense.
You hear me? Getting all kinds of interference.
We sure are.
Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing.
Just keep wasting your time? Absolutely.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
I also don't usually do this DLC this late. Why is that there? Usually I do the DLC like halfway through at least, but well, I lost track of time, I should say, with this game.
Heading to position.
Oh, so then that shows up? What if you did that first? I swear I've asked the same questions multiple times, always forgetting. Ready? Here we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's see what it is. I'm so excited. Also, I should say, for the 4th of July, it's on a Friday this year. I know it's like a month out if you're watching this like recently, but on July 4th, I don't think I'm going to stream that day. Unless if I do, I might start earlier that day. But the weekend is gonna be noisy as fuck because people like neighbors and stuff will probably be shooting off fireworks. So I don't know if I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday because I'll get really annoyed trying to play an immersive game while I'm hearing you know, just gonna get really fucking annoying.
All targets down.
So yeah, that was just that one up there was just a explosive cache, and the other one was a construction site, I guess. But we've done pretty much everything else. So an I, which was that one and that one, right? Yeah. So now we're gonna go do the torch that was in the beginning. That's the next torch we're gonna burn. So let's go burn that torch. No, I'm not bagging shit, bro. Because we're weird and stupid and we do things in dumb orders here, okay? That's it. That's it. Teabagging, bagging. Teabait. My cat is rubbing his foot aggressively up against. My cat, wait. My cat is aggressively rubbing up against my foot. And it's really annoying. We're actually doing pretty good, though, for today. I'd be really happy if we get this DLC done. Not gonna lie. And then, like, tomorrow would be sick, because if we could actually do... If we could beat the game tomorrow, that'd be sick. I don't know what I would do for, Friday, then. Friday might just be, Maybe I'll do, on Friday I'll do Slay the Spire or something. I don't care either way. Okay, we're just saving the middle one for last. Actually, let's do this really quick.
Warning. Ground penetrating radar detect.
Let's go out of this.
Nearby. Proceed on foot.
And then go de-arm it.
Hostile contact.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Where does it want me to go? Should I go far right here? There's people here? Just a straight line, bro. So we're just gonna disable the explosives and then come back. Oh my god. There we go. Here we go, disarming blasting caps.
All clear.
Sick. Now we can do this one last. For no reason. That means we can move the Mako through here too, I believe, as well. Ads are gonna start 2 minutes on Twitch. Sorry. Oh, my leg. Ow. I really wish I had a 3-day weekend this weekend, because then I would at least be able to relax a little bit, but I'm not gonna have like any time to.
I'm on my way.
All right, let's see what happens here. What's gonna go on? Open the door. Here we go. Holy fuck. God. All right, Rex, you're worthless. What the fuck is this rocket drone doing, bro? Do we just go up there? Then we just go up there. Get the high ground. Oh, fuck, there it is. Oh, there's just two of them just sitting there for whatever. What is going on? Were those not supposed to be there? Okay, there's one. See, now we have the high ground, these dumbasses. Nice, nice. Bam, 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 bam. Think they're gonna chase me up here? We can just disable the torches and see if they despawn. Hang on. do they despawn?
Hurry. Really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Uh-oh. Now it starts to pick up.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Now the DLC gets good. Yeah, they do despawn. What the fuck? I could have just honestly just ran past that and went right up the steps just to be done with that area. The thing is, I've done this playthrough so many times, I just try to sometimes see if I can break shit. My next playthrough I do of this, like in 2 or 3 years or whatever, it's gonna be so funny because I'm just gonna do all these things again and forget, actually, which will be more hilarious. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, now we go to the middle one. The torches are disabled, so we're good. Or the mines, I should say. Sorry. Jesus Christ, I punched the fuck out of that mic. Ah, my cat just tickled my foot. Okay, we can just should be able to just go in there now, right? Let's see. F5 quick. Hell yeah.
En route.
Do this shit. Now, I'm gonna literally run past them just to go disable the charges, and then we'll see if they all just despawn again. Ready? F5 really quick. Here we go.
Fresh meat.
Go, 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 go. Just go, just go. I think we can make it. They're all stupid. I'm so brave that I'm not even taking out my gun. Just running past them. Let's go. We're disarming this charge without killing any enemies. Here we go. Almost there. Just gonna open this up. Perfect. Disable the torch. Yes. All right, they're all gone. Holy shit. That is a speedrun strat right there. That could actually be a speedrun strat. Not gonna lie.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
It's like why? Why even make that a thing? Dude, I could have just went to all 3 areas, not shot a single person, and just ran through each thing. I don't think you could obviously get away with that if you played it on a harder difficulty, but it's just funny that I can just run through it all. That would be funny. Do like a pacifist run or something? On Mass Effect? They're just gonna despawn. I mean, what's more funny is the fact that there's nobody up here to protect it or have a lot of enemies to spam here so that you can't. I essentially just cheesed it. You know what I mean? All right. Hold up. This doesn't end in bloodshed. Or let's see if we can make this end in bloodshed. See you later. Oh.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way.
We're pretty close, buddy. Peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
It's gone too far.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Maybe you should take your men and go. Before you get hurt.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Spoken like a true lackey. You get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Or you can take your chances with me.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Bollock's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Bollock's a dead man. And if I ever see you in human territory again, so are you. Understand?
Perfectly. Alex, hold up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
All right, so we got the key. That was not a Paragon option. I'm pretty sure I selected Renegade. Why did I get Paragon for that? I'm gonna double check that really quick. We did save just before that.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarian.
Look, I signed on to make a little profit.
This is
I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me...
Maybe you...
Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to...
So why do you...
And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets.
So, here's the Renegade. Don't be stupid. Clicking it.
Spoken like a true lackey. You get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Or you can take your...
An interesting proposal. Shut it down. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promise.
Did I say relax, which is also Renegade?
Balak's a dead man.
Perfect. Alex, hold up. Don't. Let's go. We're getting off this ride.
Why am I getting Paragon for this? Okay. I guess shooting him then is the only way to get a Renegade option? Okay, well, let's try that. But I'm not gonna like drag. Actually, I'll drag this on as long as possible.
Doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Let's try this.
Don't come in. We can do this the hard way.
Do we get Paragon?
I'm just following orders here. If it were up, crazy bastard. This whole mission.
So why do
And what Balak wants, Balak gets.
you always want to be second to...
I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promise.
Balak.
Let's go. We're getting off this road.
We get the same Paragon, okay. So you get the same Paragon. All right. So now, what if I were to just attack?
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come. We can do this the hard
Don't
way.
come.
Or we can
I didn't...
I signed on to make a little profit. I'm just following orders here.
Maybe...
Too late, I already did.
And what Balak wants, Balak gets.
Attack him.
But I can.
Damn it. Get her. No one leaves.
So you get Renegade for attacking, but you don't get Renegade for using the Renegade option. Yep, that makes sense. What was that guy do? Was that kid just do a little shimmy for me there? He's like, ooh, 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 ooh. Holy shit. Oh, damn, I missed. Oh, fuck. What's heal V? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me a chance here. There you go. Hello, when am I gonna be able to shoot my fucking gun, bro? See, I don't even know if I got charmed. Did I even get him? I just found the key. Okay, you found a key to the main installation on Lieutenant Sharn's body. Okay, so you just kill everybody, and then the key just magically gets suffocated to you. All right, cool. Or I should say sucked to you. I don't know what suffocated means. Let's just see if there's any loot. So yeah, now we're gonna do the last area, which is essentially going after Balak. Okay. So then we go up to the main facility. That was really funny. Guy was like shivering. Watch this. I don't know if any of the filters. I mean, that one looks kind of cool. I like that one actually. Thought it was kind of sick. Okay, so then what do we do? Hide UI as tab. Cool. Sick little screenshot. Oh my God, Rex. I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is my rectum. I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is my rectum. Where the hell is the journal? What do I need to look at, huh? What did I do? What did I accomplish that the game is not? Let me see. Okay, thank you. Mark all as red. Equipment. Take all. Okay. I guess we can go in the facility. The facility. We did this so weird, by the way, and I love every bit of it. Okay. Where the hell did he go? What? My back hurts from all the carrying I'm doing right now. Kind of surrounded at the moment. Where did that Batarian come from? He's up above? Oh.
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the council.
I don't answer to the council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
And how does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
So we obviously want to do the attack him because that's the renegade option.
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free. Do what you want with the others, but it'll be the last.
The renegade, yeah.
I hope this is worth it.
Sure is.
I'm gonna enjoy gutting you.
Hell yeah. He fell off. He just fell off. We just made him fall off, bro. That's how he fell. He died because of the lift. That was sick. And then he somehow magically comes back.
But you're no better than us. I gave you a chance to save them, and you threw it away! Who's the real terrorist here?
Fire a warning shot.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to stop us. One day soon, the human race is gonna pay for what it's done. Damn it! You think killing me will make a difference? The Batarians have stayed hidden long enough. We won't be ignored. Not anymore. There are thousands more like me waiting their turn, each one willing to die for our cause. What? What do you want? Details? It doesn't matter! It's too late for you. When the vids flash with images of your colonies in flames, you'll know the Batarian rebellion has begun.
Who's your leader? Who's orchestrating all this?
I'm through talking. Just kill me. Get it over with.
Killing you is too much of a mercy. You can die slowly.
This isn't over! This is just the beginning for the Batarian nation!
Is it safe?
You're standing in the open. You haven't been shot. What do you think?
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Have you found Katie and her team?
They're dead.
Balak murdered Katie and the others.
Balak, you had a choice, you dumbass.
Katie and her brother, everyone? How could this happen? I thought you were... Couldn't you save them?
You need to understand something. Not everyone here in the big bad galaxy likes humans. It's not safe. Some days the bad guys are gonna win. You ask me, the good guys made out pretty well today.
Damn.
So this son of a bitch, this Balak, you're letting him bleed to death?
I think he deserves a slow death.
If anyone asks me, he was dead when I got here. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
That Omni tool of yours looks handy and expensive. Your gratitude go that far?
How could I say no to the woman who saved my home and family? I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers.
Have you found them?
What? Okay.
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
Be well.
I did this already.
We owe you.
Nope, come back. Oh, fuck, he disappeared. He TP'd. How much did we get for that? Did that say 2 Renegade? You mean to tell me? Well, no, that wasn't. That was just for that dialogue option, actually. Never mind. I thought it was for the whole thing, but no. I thought it was because of this, plus Bal getting shot, and then talking to him. I thought all that was 2, but no. How are you looking right now? Pretty renegade-y, bro. Not even done with the game. I'm surprised Paragon is as high as it is, though. Keep it a buck. I want to look in here if there's any loots. Well, when we're done with this DLC, I think it's going to be the done of the stream. I just have to talk to him and then I'll probably close things up. That was actually pretty good. Only like 2.5 hours of gameplay today, but a little over that. But It's all good. I gotta tell him about his engineers though, quick.
Say, Shepard.
Yes, they didn't make it.
Yes, all of them.
Oh.
More depressing news for you.
Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard.
Yeah, I just think it's funny how he says, she said, Balak killed them. I'm like, nah, he gave you a choice. You just chose not that choice. You wanted to kill him. I gotta find out where Balak is, though. Is Balak bleeding anywhere? Right here. There's Balak right there, buddy. Balak is a goner. He's a goner. There it is. So that's Savant or whatever the hell I got? Or is this what I got? Or is it this? It was this. I'll put it on. So what does this say? Hostages. Okay, hostages. Okay. I don't know why that's marked like that, but well, we're on pace to beating this game either tomorrow or Friday. If we beat this tomorrow, which today's date is the May 28th of me streaming this, we'll probably, for like May 30th, maybe play something else instead if we beat it tomorrow. Maybe we'll play Baldur's Gate 3, or we could play Elden Ring. Could play Elden Ring. It's not a bad idea. Just see if there's any more loot. I'm not seeing any though. That was so funny. We killed Balak by throwing him with the lift and having him fall off, and then he just TP'd back. Because of the scene, because of the cutscene. It's a funny way to kill him. Did some pretty goofy things with this DLC tonight, I'd say. Pretty funny. I don't even know how he died. Did he die? Because I want to know where he fell, because we lifted him and he just died. Like, did he fall through here? He must have like he must have fell through this. Or maybe like here? Maybe he got lifted through this? I don't know where he fell. But it clearly was not in an area of play. Which made it kind of funny. I thought that there was an item to loot down here, but I could be wrong. Because usually when you try to save them, you have to stop these charges that are here. And you have to like just essentially do a little timer or something like that, I believe is what it is. But since we didn't need those, I actually don't even know. Do the other two show up around here? Or is it just that one? I'm gonna look and see. Because usually you have to disarm those if you try to save the hostages. I want to see if those are like still around. Did in-game Asylum go live? No. He did not. Hang on. Yeah, so the things are still here. Okay, cool. It's a cool little detail. One of the charges were up here, so that means the other one's probably somewhere else. That's cool. I like that. All right, sick. Okay, so we can get out of here. Oops, sorry, my face cam's still hidden. Another grenade box. There was like nothing really worth looking for loot in this, unfortunately. Wow, I didn't even realize Garrison and Rex were that behind me. What the fuck? But yeah, I kind of want to play this tomorrow for like maybe another 2 more hours from now. Like, I don't mind going to bed at like maybe 1 or maybe even midnight. I'd say like I want to be in bed by at least 12:30. So then that's it. That's the DLC. It's over. The humans were killed by the Batarian leader. In return, you left him to die a slow and painful death. So that is the DLC. Pretty short, but one thing I like about it is that, you know, depending on the choices you make, there's obviously a chance of him to appear in future games. So it's really cool to have him in those new future games. But I like the way we did that. That was perfect. I've never actually really done that option. I know what happens there, but I've never really fully committed there. I've always kind of done the shooting, the wound, and then like just call the alliance or something. Like I always like turn it around and don't like fully commit, if that makes sense. So I guess at this point we can return to the Normandy. I'll double check the map to make sure everything has been searched, but I'm pretty sure we are good here. The 3 torches are done. Those are done. For some reason I thought there was a lot more to this, but I guess not. And usually after this quest, like, nobody really has anything to say because they're still like in shock and awe that we're on the run from the Citadel.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy.
Yeah, so
we'll all be court-martialed.
nobody's really saying anything about what we just did, which is fine. I want to see if the wolves lost. Yeah, they lost by 30, bro. Sucks. 104, 114. To have that one game the other day where we lost by 2 and we were so close to coming back, to then having the previous game before that winning by like 40, that's just heartbreak end of your season, man. That's our second time going to the finals and losing, and a heartbreak faction like that too, in the sense of just like getting our just asses kicked. Ugh.
It's strange, being a fugitive from the... This crew has sacrificed everything.
Yeah, no one really says anything.
This will all be over soon, Shepard.
And so I don't think I have a relationship either. I don't think we're going to get a sex scene. You usually get a sex scene before Ilos. So I don't think we're going to get one in Mass Effect 1, which has never happened in any of my playthroughs, so I don't even know how that happened. I think I just somehow was just a dick to everybody and they just didn't like me.
Anything you need, Commander?
I'm trying to find a way to be a dick to somebody,
Giant machines from outside the galaxy.
We don't need
but have them still be an interest in me.
We don't need to
Yes,
appreciate
Commander.
But they're not doing that, you know? I have to be like Paragon with like one of them, which is kind of frustrating. And I don't really want to do that. Like, I'm trying to find a way to be because like I feel like in Baldur's Gate 3, you can be like a dick to someone, but they could still, but it's like almost like you both like being a dick to each other. I don't know. Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom. It's like right, his head is right where I need to wheel my chair up to my desk. Okay. I think that's it. I couldn't hold that pooping anymore, I'm sorry.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the...
We're fighting giant machines from out... Yes, Commander. Commander?
What's your opinion? Fuck your opinion. That's pretty much what I'm saying. What's your opinion on the last mission? Fuck your opinion. Yeah, I don't know if I know anything else. Because now at this point, what we would do is this side quest, which these turn into 2. And we would go... here. And we would just do those 2 quests. And then I think it's Vermeer. Unless more pop up after this. But I don't think so. But Eyeless is like it's one big thing, so... Cool. G effing G's at chat. That was a fun stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are currently at 56 hours, which is pretty good. We can maybe get this done, I think, next stream. I think we'll have about maybe 62 hours on this file when it's all said and done. And then if we get this done tomorrow, then I think Friday I'll play Elden Ring. And I'll make a little announcement on Discord and post something and just let people know that just due to beating Mass Effect early this week, we'll just play Elden Ring in case anybody does miss this part or doesn't catch this part. So that'll be Friday though, if we beat Mass Effect tomorrow. We'll see. Do I know anything else though? I don't think so. That was fun. We got that done pretty much when I wanted to. I wanted to be out of here by 11:30, and I can end my stream about 45 minutes early. Give myself a little more bedtime. I don't mind that shit at all. I'll take it. I'll take the early bedtime. My Wednesdays, I'm usually irresponsible with my sleep. I think today went a little better because, you know, we didn't play Slay and end up being sad in the press at the end of the day with work and stuff. So probably a good thing that we played this tonight instead. Oh shit. So I'll be back tomorrow. I stream Wednesday through Saturday. So if it's your first time here, whether you're watching the VOD or what you're doing, I'm just letting you guys know that today's Wednesday for my stream, and I'll be back live tomorrow. I usually stream between 7:30 CST. So and Wednesdays are usually a shorter stream for me because I got work and stuff in the morning. But I will be back tomorrow with more Mass Effect. We'll either finish it up, like I said, tomorrow, or we'll finish it up Friday. So it should be a good time. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, be safe, be humble, and do your best. Bye-bye.